the day in the life of the Proof family. Just wanted to get on here. The topic of the video is the power of fear. Don't forget to like, subscribe.
I don't know what that means.
Don't forget to like and subscribe to this video. Make sure you like it too. Just give us a holler. But anyway, I want to talk. Come on here just for a few minutes. The missus didn't want to come on. Um, just want to talk about the power of fear. We all, we human. We're human, and we all have a lot of fears that we have to overcome and have to face in the day of our lifetime. And how do you overcome these fears? Just by facing them head on, and stop ignoring them. Just face it head on. We human, so we don't be subject to that.
In and out.
Oh, there you go. We'll be subject to that
I'm
matter.
gonna make a phone call. So I try not to be loud while you
Okay.
yeah, doing it. Cause you just called me.
Oh, think that you know, they're just walking around living in fear all their lives.
Hey, I'm fine.
Living, I mean, just embrace who you are. Don't live in fear. Fear can be a tragic thing. It gets you down. It gets you sad. It gets you depressed. You know, it's, fear is just a
I don't
word
think you need a permit,
to
but
me.
I don't know.
Fear is just a word.
Gary rules is different from Chicago. I don't think you need one
I'm,
in Chicago.
so once you have the accommodations of overcoming fear, and you can stand up to anything. We got a lot to learn as humans. I know I do about fear and people, scared to be rejected.
Yeah,
That's a
we
fear.
do clean outs.
People
And we clean.
are,
We do a lot of move out cleaning,
scared
a lot of
in
post construction
relationships.
clean, and
Some don't get
we
out
do trash
and
outs and
date.
move
Some
out.
don't get out
And but
to
we never did it in Gary
be
though. So like I
socialized
said, my
because
business
they are
just
fear.
coming to get. Well, we've been here for 2 years, but
That has
I'm
that
just
fear. It's somebody out there
reactivating
that's
in Gary. Like I know a lot of stuff in Chicago, so I
somebody's
really
out
don't know
there
too much
looking at
about
this
Gary.
video and saying, and Willie from, Mr. Prude or Willie from the Prude family I just watched told me that to face my fears head on, the challenges that I face day to day, if you believe in a higher power or not, you still have to face your challenges head on. I mean, I'm not saying put all your trust in me because I'm not a higher power. I have some powers that he endowed me with, but I'm not a higher power. I'm not up there 93,000 miles
Okay, that's awesome.
from the
Keep me
earth.
posted. I'm interested in it.
And we here on earth just to be a servant
Okay, you too.
to those who need it. If you don't want, I mean, because you're an angel. An angel is sent from the man above to help you out. So I just come on here. My wife asked me what I was gonna do, make a video, and she's like, "What on our page?" I'm like, "Yeah."
He could have made a video on the page. I just didn't want to be on there because my hair is all over my head.
But it's somebody
So,
out there. I'm speaking to everybody. Um, the prudes, whoever, whatever family that is, whatever individual that is. Mm, the power of fear. You can overcome the power of fear. You don't have to live in fear all along. You don't have to walk around with a bow down head and say how this gonna work and how this not gonna work. You have to over. You are human. You've been created by the best scientists I think in the world. You know, that's the great man above, the I am. That's what we say in my religion, and he's I am that I am. And have to, you have the knowledge because he gave you part of his brain, and you have the knowledge to know that you can overcome anything you want to. Anything. You can be something petty as spiders. You can be something petty as cats. You can be
Like
something
you.
ha 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 shut up.
You scared of cats,
It can
y'all.
be something petty as dogs, whatever animal. You know,
It
the
don't have to be an animal.
you
It
know,
could
it'd
be
be
a
a
person, a
loss of
place,
a
or a
lost.
thing.
I mean, like I said, it can be something that's that. But I said animals petty, but
Yeah, because you scared of cats.
like it could be a loss of a loved one that you've known for years and years. You know, I mean, they with you, in the spirit. Like I said, for those out there that believe in it, for those that don't, it's just like I said, the power of fear is in us, and we need to get over that. I'm speaking to myself, speaking to my wife, I'm speaking to YouTube land.
I'm not having fear. Oh, I'm fear of spiders and bridges. I am though. I for real. I do not like spiders, and I don't like bridges. But I'm
Um,
kind of getting over like my fear of bridges. Just like I was just telling my husband, it's gonna be difficult to go on the boat cruise that we booked, and because he has to walk a long way, and there's no way that you could park and get out. It is like on Lakeshore Drive, and it's a long ramp, and it's still like a little far to walk, and it's probably going to be too much for him to walk without his wheelchair. So I have
we
to.
just squashed this YouTube land. We just squashed this. Now, if you live in
I'm
Chicagoland, if
just
you're watching
saying.
and live in the Chicagoland area, I know you're just saying that though, but still, if you're watching and live in Chicagoland area, do you know Pace? Do you know the cars? Do you know the vans or whatever have you?
CTA, CT,
CDT,
CTR, whatever they
CDT,
said.
SCR,
So
First Transit, all those boys.
that's what we said we was gonna do.
We're gonna
So I don't
take
have to
them.
pay for parking.
Right.
So we gonna, use. It's still a long way you have to walk. If we still use them, it's still a
I'm a,
long way because you still gotta walk through that bridge,
I'm a,
and through that it's like a little path. It's like a long little bridge, and I don't think they have rails. I don't remember.
oh no, I'm a call and I'm a
Do they
call.
have rails? I don't remember.
I'm
But
a,
anyway,
I'm gonna call them and see.
I literally walked past the bridge yesterday. That's what I was getting to. Like, and I really didn't have a fear. Like, I don't like to go over bridges with water under it.
Mm.
Because, especially in. Don't do that. Stop! Anyway, I don't like walking. I was not even this pillow. I don't like
Mhm.
walking over bridges of water because I think I'm gonna fall in, especially in Chicago. They
because
have
because the bridge go
the
because the
bridge
boat
shakes like hell.
because of the boat.
Oh, and they let them. I mean, I'm not gonna cuss. They let them bridges up.
Yeah,
They
because
let
of the
the
boat.
bridges up for the boats to go under because a lot of boats that going for the rides.
The clearance, right?
I do not like it going over them type of bridges. Now I could go over the bridges with the train under. I was scared. That was the first time I was scared of bridges with the train under and everything. I was scared, but I can walk over those now, and I'm not fear of those. But I'm getting over my fear with the bridges
I
over
don't know. When
water.
I was little, I used to like. when we stayed in the projects, me and mama used to walk
I
to
can't swim, so
me and mama used to walk to the clinic out of it. You know them, you know that, remember them vents, them brown
yeah,
vents,
the vents that go in
the brown vents that was on the
on the sidewalk.
I used to
Somebody like
love
when
them.
we stayed in Abbey Wells or whatever.
Mhm.
If y'all know what Abbey Wells is, the projects on the south side. A girl fell in those and died.
Mm-mm.
I don't like stepping on those either.
Mm.
Like literally, and they be downtown.
No, no, I ain't say I ain't like 'em. I'm just saying. I mean, that was shit. That was cool.
No, I'm scared of those
That
too.
was cool. I like
Like
that.
I'm
So,
terrified of those. Like I will walk on a little sidewalk. Like literally, I refuse to step on one of them the vents that's in the ground.
but yeah, I mean, this. I'm glad that I did that. I ain't wanted to be all churchy, and because I can do it. I can do it. I ain't got my license yet, but I can go. But I just wanted to, say that the power of fear, you can overcome it. Just play my wife a little bit because she didn't want to be on, but just
You try to make me happy
you know,
because I'm sad and depressed. I suffer for a depression that I've been suffering for years. So I'm kind of stuck in my depression mode, and I'm trying to get it out of it and to not let it sit and go far. And I don't want to eat, sleep, which is already kind of like that. I don't really want to eat. I've been crying all day, just crying. Several, like, I feel like crying now, like I can't control it. So he trying to be the best husband that he could be and get me out my depression stage. But I hope I don't be stuck in it for a long time because it's very hard to get out of depression, out of it when something wrong with you. But it's hard to get out of depression when you stuck into it. I don't take no medication, and I had not taken medication since I was about 14. I'm 29 now, so I've been just dealing with it for a very long time, and I kind of got good at it. You know, sometimes it don't last that long, for maybe an hour,
I say
a
that. So
day, 3 days.
that's a fear. That's a fear. Um, that is a fear.
What's the fear?
Depression. You feel like you don't want to snap out and lash at nobody.
Oh yeah,
That's a
I do
fear.
snap and lash out, and yeah, I do that sometimes. But I haven't though.
That's what's up.
I have not done it in a long time. Like basically, when my depression comes, I just want to be alone. I don't want to be bothered.
Mm-hmm.
You know, usually when my depression comes, I just go in the room, lock the door. Like literally, I go in the room, lock the door, and deal with it. Sometimes I come out in an hour when I don't want to be bothered. I try not to. I think I did that in the beginning of our marriage, especially when I had my son, and I didn't like the person that I was, and I didn't like how I yelled at them. And the only thing they did was they really didn't do nothing. They were just trying to make sure I was cool, but
Like a good.
I was stuck. I was
Like,
stuck in my
yeah.
depression, and like I
You
said,
got
I just lashed out at both of them.
you got boys. Shit, we
I
trying to.
have, and my son was a baby,
You got
and I didn't want to be bothered with him. And he was just
you got boys.
crazy, and I really hurt my son's feelings, and I wasn't trying to do that.
See, fear.
But he literally cried, and I really felt bad. So, but I knew I could
I
not
was
come out
so
of the room
that was like
until
that was like 16 was it?
no, I think that was
Because we was here.
yeah, we was here in 16.
It was like something like that
No, I don't know. I think that was like last year.
last year.
Yeah, well, I yelled at him. I told him leave me alone, and he really started yelling and screaming, and his feeling was hurt. But I could come out the room because I wasn't feeling better, and I didn't want to do nothing that I would regret because I was in my depression
A
mode.
fear.
So
See.
I stayed in there until I calmed down, until I got over it. So, and I was back to normal. One minute you depressed, next minute you going crazy. So it's something that you cannot control.
Okay. This video is 16 minutes and 20 seconds long. So therefore, ladies and gentlemen, this is the Proof Family. I am your host, Willie B. Oh, wait, I'm sorry.
Just sneeze.
No, I just, the show got to me. I got the
Oh,
show got to me.
oh, he have his own show,
The show
y'all.
got to me. I'm
I
sorry.
hope he's starting back next month, right? It's September. Like, when are
I
you
did.
starting back?
I was
So
going
he
to.
do have his little record. What's the record label?
No, it's
It's a TV. I
TV
mean, what type of
talk
show?
show, talk show.
It's a talk show.
So
So
I'm trying
he
to.
do
I do it
have
on
his.
Facebook. But you know what? Everybody
He
ain't
won't
trying.
let me talk. He have his own little talk show, and he's by him going live because this is what he on his talk show. So I mean, this is what he do in his talk show. He go live on Facebook Live, and he talk and he invite people on. So that's why he said really be it.
Right.
Oh, so you miss it? Oh, he had not done it in months. I was so mad and depressed.
Cause
Like
it's
he
because
did
you.
it.
I'm trying to go to bigger and better things. You book people and then
People don't show up.
people don't show up. So I'm trying to hold
Oh,
out
you should
until.
charge them a fee, like a deposit or whatever. You should at least start off like $10 deposit to book it on. But you gotta be. I think you gotta be big for that. Like literally,
So
you
I'm.
can charge them $10. So
So
if they don't,
we.
come, you keep $10.
What we gonna do? We gonna do something because I need to go back. I want to do it on the Would Be Presents
So we gonna go
channel.
downstairs and do it. Clean the
Clean,
room out, and I was trying to get the divider. You remember we said we was gonna get the
get
dividers,
everything.
and so you can get one side of the room, and I can get the other side of the room, and so you can have your studio.
Do you want people in this house?
No, niggas, people
All right,
come to
then.
that.
That's
No,
what
you
I'm
don't
not
have to
doing.
have people in our house. You could do it like you've been doing it.
Oh,
I'm talking about for you can have the setup,
oh,
and
okay.
everything. We can set everything up, and we're gonna order the stuff.
But that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying
We
to.
could constantly just use. We could use it. We was gonna do the lighting, and you could do your show for you. Don't have to be. Well, I don't know how that's gonna work because it's male. Well, male be sleep by that time because he be going to school.
So yeah. So that's what.
She gonna do it at 9 o'clock like you was
I'm
doing it.
always, yeah. It's always 9. But I'm just. I won't. I'm trying to people face to face.
Well,
But
that gotta
I
wait
gotta wait.
right
I know
now
that's
because
gotta
I
wait.
don't keep it in my house.
I don't either. But like I said, YouTube
No
land.
offense, people still.
YouTube land, but they understand out there. I mean, when you got someone, you trying to handle business, you don't want people to come to your house and to do, unless you have like a separate area where you can have a separate door. I got a back and a front, so I don't want
Oh, you know what I wanted to do?
come through the back.
Yeah, we do have separate doors, and the back door you just go straight downstairs.
Right.
But I need a backup plan, and just in case my business don't work. Like
Mhm.
I want to do massage therapy. It costs like $6,000 to $10,000 just to get.
If I put you through this, man, your ass better graduate.
Really? Why you had to say it like that?
Cause I know you. You just start something because it look good, and then all of a sudden it get too hard. Fuck it.
Really?
Seriously, I'll put you through this.
You could make a lot of money being a massage therapist,
Yeah.
and I probably would go. I went to school for my janitorial, and I went twice. So this is something that I really want. I would
Okay.
do it, especially that I can make money and then I could be an entrepreneur. I would do it, like literally do
It's
it.
going on 20 and 30. So I'm gonna holler at y'all later. Prove family. Peace.